Thank you very much. We can see the diversity and uniqueness of the Yoruba nation here and what makes us a distinct set of people. First, let me also thank God Almighty, the giver of life, the one that was, that is, that will always be, who had assured and ordained that today will be a blessed day for all of us. And so we thank God for bringing each and every one of us from different parts of the country to Ondo State, the Sunshine State, the state that has the bold yellow colors written everywhere, a state that the man is not only lucky, he is also has names that transcend even his government. Ayedatiwa, Ori mi son. It speaks a whole lot. And thank you. Thank you. Ayetudatiwa. 3-1. Please let's give. Thank you very much. Let's give our host governor, my brother, my friend, His Excellency Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa, a big round of applause for taking the lead. I want to introduce Asiko. So I want to respectfully adopt very, very warmly the protocol that he has very eloquently and very uniquely laid before this august sitting here today for the want of time and for us to have the full benefit of all the array of distinguished Yoruba sons and daughters that are here so that everybody has an opportunity to speak and to be heard. So, Your Excellency, let me adopt your very well established protocol and let me rest on them. I stand here and I want to begin by extending a profound appreciation to our development agenda of Western Nigeria, the Dawn Commission, our hosts, and the state of Ondo State, our co-hosts, for the partner who had worked tirelessly at making this event a reality. I'm aware that they've had to postpone and adjust this program on 2 or 3 occasions, and I'm grateful that we can finally come here today. And so today's convergence of leaders, of sons and daughters of Nigeria, but of the Southwest, a gathering of policymakers, of citizens, reminds us that democracy thrives when dialogue is sincere, when dialogue is inclusive, and when dialogue is visionary. Bàdé ṣe máa ń sọ nílẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire, àjọṣepọ̀ ní mú agbára wá, meaning togetherness begets strength. And it is that togetherness that is one of the beacon and the strength of the Southwest. And so we are gathered here not merely to reflect on our journey, but to reimagine our destiny. A Southwest had once again set the pace for Nigeria, set the pace for development, and becomes the standard for everyone to emulate. Remember too well our history, our founding fathers, our leaders that have gone to great beyond. The late sage Obafemi Awolowo, the late Bola Ige, several of them who contributed in no small measure to what we see today, what we know today at the southwest part of our country. We owe it to them. We owe it to their vision. We owe it to their intellect and to their sense of commitment. Yes, they are not with us today, but we'll continue to remember them. We'll continue to reference and acknowledge their dedication, their stewardship, and their sense of unity that birthed this region. The Southwest, which is still the economic powerhouse of our country. And so today, our nation still stands on that threshold, a threshold of a new dawn, one that was defined by courage and by far-reaching reforms. Today, we're lucky that under the transformative leadership of our President, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Nigeria is being reshaped into a land of renewed confidence, into a land of real new investment, into a land of prosperity. Very typical of what we know as the story and the history of the Southwest. This result speaks for themselves. We see within the last 2.5 years a more stable country with stable currency. We've seen unified foreign exchange policy. We're seeing growth in our export markets. We're seeing resurgence in our revenue opportunity. We're seeing renewed investment opportunity and optimism. There are no abstract numbers. These are real visible imprints under the renewed vision, which we believe is a testament of what resolute leadership can achieve. And so today, my brother, my colleague had explained it in detail. But this dialogue here for the Southwest, which says we want to strengthen our democracy through a dialogue that is going to assess the process. We're charting a future for our country, a future for our region, a future for all of our states in the southwestern part of our country. And so we're doing that, reminding ourselves of how we started, where we came from, how we have used the big export of cocoa to galvanize the educational system of this country, how we have used the palm fruit and the palm kernel of the Southwest to be the engine of growth of this country, how we have used the cradle of education and the industrial setup of the Southwest to birth the resurgence and emergence of this country. And so those history are not lost on us. And that's why we're here today again. And has been said by one of America's famous leaders, John F. Kennedy, leadership and learning are inseparable with one another. We're here with the leadership at the highest level, but we're relearning and learning amongst ourselves here in the Southwest. We've seen a Tinubu leadership that continues to teach us that boldness and consistency are twin engines of national renewal. We've seen it again, that the Southwest is at the beacon of a reemerging and a new growth for our country. And I believe that is the essence and that is the purpose of our dialogue here today. And so I stand here not only as a humble leader among the Southwest governor, but also as the governor of the largest population in our country, the economic commercial nerve center of our country, the state of aquatic splendor, a state that houses almost every tribe, religion, race of our country, but more importantly, a Yoruba United States that continues to reimage and to set the pace for our country. We have been a beneficiary of this government. We have seen a Lagos that has been well positioned to benefit from the emergence of what we're seeing at the national level. We're seeing a Lagos that is becoming the export powerhouse of our country. We're seeing a Lagos that is home to the three biggest seaports in the country. We're seeing a Lagos where revenues are being collected and are being generated at all levels. A Lagos that is benefiting truly from the foresight of a president who were humbled that he once governed that state about half a quarter of a century ago. And now again, the country is benefiting from his remarkable foresight. We're seeing a Lagos that is enjoying public-private partnership on a new green line that is coming up, on the rehabilitation of international airport that is coming up, on the Lekki International Airport that is coming up, on increased federal allocation, on stable foreign currency markets, on a more predictable NGX stock market. We're seeing a Lagos that is also more allude to value-added taxes that is also not peculiar to Lagos but to all the subnationals. And like all of the things that the Minister of the Economy, Minister of Finance, and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy have also said, we're beginning to see stability, we're beginning to see growth, we're beginning to see commerce coming together at most difficult time in our country, and that is happening at the center. And so where is Southwest in all of this? How can we reemerge, re-envision, and recharge our states, our region, to take the full advantage of what is happening at the center? And so we see the establishment of a Southwest Development Commission by Mr. President with the backing of the National Assembly as one of the steps that will further affirm our collective destiny. We believe that this commission will provide an institutional platform for us as a region to plan, to integrate, and to deliver the kind of regional transformation that used to define the old Western region under the leadership of late Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Let us all now rally around this commission, not just in rhetorics, but in action. As the great sage once reminded us, it is not in life that matters, but it is the courage we bring forth to it. Now I believe is the time for us to summon the courage once again. This region that was the beacon, that was the shining light of our country, to reclaim our heritage of innovation, our heritage of education, our heritage of good governance. It is the time for us as a region to take the stand of place and to come united now than ever before, and say strong, with our traditional rulers, the beacon of our traditional culture, standing toe to toe with us, with all of our leaders in commerce and industry, joining the political leadership, joining the market women and men, joining our youth, looking at the faces of our leaders. There is no better time but now for us to chart that forward ever for the Southwest region. And so what is our next step of action? Thank you. Eshe Goni. Thank you very much. And so what is our path forward? The next step is clear for all of us. We're a people that is yearning for peace. We're a people that understand prosperity. We're a people that progress is not just intangible, it's tangible in our DNA. We're strong in battle. We're courageous. We're accommodating, but we're also transformative. And that's why the reform we're seeing at the center gives us an open door, a long shut door from us, that we now must take up the opportunity and walk through this open door. We must deepen our collaboration. We must create access amongst ourselves in all sectors. And we must be able to engage within our communities. Diversity has always been our strength. Let's bring it forward. Harmony has always been our strong advantage. Let's show it again. Let us deploy those assets towards a shared regional agenda that will deliver inclusive growth, inclusive citizens' engagement, collaborative, constructive dialogues amongst ourselves. And we're seeing it in this government. We have no better time but now. Today was too far gone. Tomorrow might be too late. Today is the next best day for us. I think it's also Nelson Mandela that says that vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision, we're just merely passing time. But it's only when vision meets action that real change do happens. The Southwest is the people of vision. We're also a people of action. We want the two to merge together so that indeed we can change the world and reshape the future that we see for our region. And it's now. Our leaders are here. Our fathers are here. Our youth population are here. Our women are here. The political leaders are here. We have no other time. The Southwest was once the land of several firsts. The Southwest was the first in education. The Southwest was the first in broadcasting. The Southwest was the first in urban planning. The Southwest was the first in governance. The Southwest was the first in culture and tradition. The question before us here today now is very simple. Can we once again light the path for the rebirth of this great nation? And my answer is, yes, we can. The Southwest can, and yes, we will. I say so because the spirit of innovation is in us. The spirit of unity. The unity that It's difficult in other parts, is with us. This is what defines who we are. This is what has defined our past. Let us waste no time, because the extraordinary opportunity is on us now. Let us therefore move from Osogbo to Ogbomoso. Let us move from Ijebu-Jesha to Ijebu-Ode. Let our people move from Owo to Owu. Let there be a movement from Ikorodu to Ibarapa. Let our people move from Ikole-Ekiti to Ikirun. Let that movement be a movement of unity. Let it be a movement of shared vision and purpose. Let it be a movement that will unite this region to show that real leadership is what is in our DNA. And so for us in Lagos, as I close, a week ago yesterday, we chose, like my brother, the governor of Ondo State said, we chose from Ekpe to Ikorodu, from Badagry to Ajeromi. We chose from Lagos Island to Lagos mainland that we will not shy away from the opportunity that this central government has given us. It is a time for us as a people to take up this opportunity to unite ourselves now more than ever before, to have a common agenda, a common purpose, a common unity, a shared purpose, and a shared prosperity. That the leadership at the center is a leadership we love, is a leadership that will not only transform our region, but takes this country to an enviable light. And so this conversation here today, whilst is local, is also national. Whilst is for us, is also for the country. Whilst we want to benefit from it, the country will also benefit from it. And so that's why we must live here and create an history from Akure sitting on the 29th and 30th, and live here with one single mind purpose, that the center will continue. We will support the center. We will attribute everything that we need, the energy in us, to ensure that all of our lost time, all of our past time, it's time for us to take it back twice as fast, twice as more, twice as better. God bless Nigeria. God bless the southwest region of Nigeria. God bless the people of this region. God bless Lagos State. Thank you very much.